Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And I'm so in love with this forest. This is everything that you see. It's just the forest that I lost my soul in. And I know every tree that stands here. Everything that happens here, it's so pure. My brothers and sisters, this is the place where I did a lot of rituals and all of them for the dragon. I opened a lot of gates in my dragon forest here and I now call it a draconic forest. Even though it was used to be called a fey forest, but I myself like to change it. So I like to come here every day and I enjoy every tree. Even though it doesn't cost anything, it's just for free. It's just your experience that you have here. It's this background with all of the trees and all of the green, and then you that is in the middle of it, having your epic adventure together alongside with the dragon that feeds from every tree, from Tiamat's energy. Tiamat, the dragon goddess of the earth. So yeah, when I see some people, actually a lot of people, just who have everything, just money and wealth, large houses, big cars, but really happy are these people who have been actually on the edge of the depths. People who have suffered through the darkness and hung to the edge to the edge of the abyss. The dragon's path is a very dark dragon god named Leviathan. Leviathan is the first dragon god. He is also the master of the dragon gates, and also, actually, you can say he is the creator of everything. He is also the ruler of the void, and the void is a very dark place. I've seen people falling into it. Even myself almost fall into it. How can you fall in this place? Because of depression, suicide thoughts, and really dark thoughts that can bring you there. There are creatures living there, shapeshifters, feeding from everything that you fear. They read what you fear, they know what you fear, and they will change into that what you fear. Most of the time, these are wolves, demonic kind of wolves, but it can also be blood and things that you don't want to see. Some of these spirits that fall into it can't get out anymore, but there are some who can crawl out of it. That is why sometimes Leviathan was seen by religions as some kind of a demonic god, but he's not. He's both light and dark. He's both of them. He is just not that light that everyone wants from a god. Leviathan is both. And Leviathan cannot help it that he is actually the ruler of that place where everything started. I mean, life itself started from that place, the universe itself. So this is the place the origin of the universe. So Leviathan is still there. Leviathan is here as well as the ruler of water. He is inside of the water. The water is being seen as a dragon's blood, and he swims in it. He is the ruler of dragon's blood. The darkness that you will see, by the way, is his. He will eventually see us, look out for us. He approves your existence here. He is also the one that when you pass away, that he will open the dragon gate for you or not. Depends on what your thoughts are telling to them, saying to them. He cannot be fooled. I mean, God, I mean, in this case, Leviathan is not the God that you can see in religions. He's not he is not that peace and love or the hate and worship me alone. No, it's not like that at all. But some people, my brothers and sisters, fall into the abyss of where everything started again. And from everything that you learn from this place, you will take along in this abyss, in this black hole of the void. And so it will create images, it will create this fear that will forever haunt you if you cannot get out anymore. And if you crawl out of it, it will be memories of pure darkness. It's not because Leviathan hates you. It's not because Leviathan doesn't like you. It's because um, the Leviathan is the one that actually gave us our security, our dragon eye, so that we can live higher than the abyss, that we should not fall off from it. That is actually Leviathan is the light in the dark and he wants us to survive alongside with our dragon god and our dragon guardian. And he will look after all of us. He will just take a look. He will eventually come into your place and look how you are doing. That is what Leviathan does. Um, but to carry on with it, some people just have everything and just see only light and light and light. And then when you only have light, the only thing that you will see in the future back then is darkness. And so it will be carry on as pure darkness. From people who have felt the abyss of Leviathan, people who have suffered through so much, those who know how storms feel, how every storms feel, and how the rain feels on their body. Um, while looking back at a storm as the beginning of a new chapter, without rain, nothing grows. So this is what life is, my brothers and sisters. Um, every life has its storms. Every life has difficulties. And so also the dragon's path has a lot of difficulties. That doesn't mean that you have to give up and fall into the abyss. That's why most of us, dragon witches, who have seen the void of Leviathan, don't run away from rain or storms. They love it. They stand in it. They want to feel the rain. They want to feel the wind. They want to stand in it. While everyone is fleeing, they have learned what the depths of Leviathan is. They learn from it. And sometimes Leviathan just show it to them. This is pure, what sometimes called hell. And Leviathan shows them us sometimes how this darkness looks like, and so we will learn from it. So we won't fall off again, ever again. I know there are a lot of people on the dragon's path who suffer severe depressions and things like that, but it's Leviathan who says, no, 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 just keep on going, keep on going. So you have something to do here on this side of the veil, alongside with your dragons. You don't have time to fall into the abyss. And once you carry on with your dragon, then you can enter the dragon's gate and so the dragon realms. So the opposite of Leviathan's realms. So the Dragon's Gate lies in Leviathan's realm. So it's actually saying, in order to see the light, you have to go through the darkness. And that is what also sometimes in our Dragon's Path, it's the case. To go through the light, to go through the darkness, you have to, whatever. In order to reach out for the light, you have to go through the darkness. And so the dreams that we sometimes have, the images that we sometimes have, it's on purpose sometimes to let us see, to let us learn, to let us feel what darkness really is. Because humans just don't realize what it really is. Embrace the darkness, use it on your own advantage, but not let it consume you. Leviathan is the best teacher for this. The dragon gods, the other ones, are actually more love and light for you. You are their child, a child of Tiamat, Fafnir, or Quetzalcoatl, especially Quetzalcoatl, is so compassionate, so lovely. But in the end, it's the oldest one who says, no, no, in order to teach, they have to see pure darkness, hell. Even though your dragon god doesn't agree with Leviathan's way of doing, it's been like this since forever. Every time that the dragon is trying to reach for the partner that they have, it's just the same. It's always been like this. They had to see what darkness really is so they can use it. So you would understand a bit what dark witches are. They will always say, I'm a light witch, I'm a light witch. Dragon witches are not, because in the end Leviathan will show us what darkness is. Even though your dragon gods will not agree with it, because you are their child and you will be hurt, your eyes will hurt, everything will be painful, and so they will comfort you in the end, what Leviathan has shown you. This abyss, even though there is no flames in hell, it's darkness, it's emptiness. Feeling what suffering is. For every animal that dies in agony, and every human that dies in agony, they still go on there. It's how nature works, and sometimes nature is cruel, and sometimes for us, we have the opportunities to see it, to see what it is, to learn from it, to learn from nature itself and their dark ways, their dark arts that we can use in our advantage. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.